In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. Denver against New York is priced tighter than public perception suggests, with Denver catching +6 in a matchup that profiles closer than the branding implies. The Nuggets' style keeps them competitive even when they're not dictating tempo, and this spread gives us room if New York controls early but slows late. With the total sitting at 224, that number assumes sustained scoring that may not hold once possessions tighten in the fourth. We're taking Denver +6 and pairing it with the under 224. Minnesota versus Toronto is lined near a pick'em, with Minnesota laying -1, which tells you the market expects a one-possession game deep into the fourth. Minnesota's defensive profile gives them stability even if the offense goes cold for stretches, and that's enough to justify laying a short number. The total at 224 is slightly inflated for how this game is likely to be played late. We're backing Minnesota -1 and the under 224. New Orleans against Milwaukee shows the Pelicans getting +4, a number that reflects volatility rather than dominance from the favorite. This matchup sets up closer than the public might expect, especially if Milwaukee doesn't push tempo with a lead. With the total at 221, pace and shot selection leans slightly lower over 4 quarters. We're taking New Orleans +4 and the under 221. Boston versus Houston has the Celtics laying -6 on the road, which is a clear signal the books trust Boston's structure even away from home. Houston can hang around early, but this number gives Boston room to separate late without needing a blowout. The total at 216 is modest, but late game slowdown favors the lower side. We're laying -6 with Boston and taking the under 216. Oklahoma City against San Antonio is priced tightly, with Oklahoma City laying -1, but San Antonio catching points at home creates value in a game that projects to stay within one possession. This is a matchup where scoring can stall quickly if either side goes cold. With the total sitting at 225, that's aggressive for a game likely decided late. We're taking San Antonio +1 and the under 225. Memphis versus Sacramento is lined with Memphis getting +2, telling you the books expect this game to be decided in the final minutes. Sacramento's home edge is built in, but the physical nature of this matchup points toward a tighter finish. The total at 228 leaves room for regression if pace slows. We're taking Memphis +2 and the under 228. Cleveland against the Clippers is another near coin flip, with Cleveland laying -1 and the Clippers catching points at home. This is a classic one-possession game script where late execution matters more than pace. With the total at 222, the number sits in a range where a slower fourth quarter cashes the under. We're taking the Clippers +1 and the under 222. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. To recap tonight's card, we're on Denver +6, under 224, Minnesota -1, under 224, New Orleans +4, under 221, Boston -6, under 216, San Antonio +1, under 225, Memphis +2, under 228, and Clippers +1, under 222. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!